Thank you. Yes, I'm out here still where a lot of homes were destroyed at this time. I'm here with Donovan, one of the gentlemen who stayed behind and actually saved his home. Can you tell me a little bit about what happened and what was going through your mind and how you actually fought this fire?
Well, I didn't fight a lot of fire. I just kind of tried to put my house out. But there was a little bit of anticipated activity just with the recent runs that it's made the last couple nights, and then looking at the weather forecast and the fire's proximity. So there was a bit of an awareness for the neighborhood that there was some potential for the fire to make its way up here. And once it started hitting, I was actually here with my kids, and my wife came home. They did a quick evacuation, and she departed with the children, and then the fire was literally here moments later, not too long after. And then the winds were pretty intense. It came in a few different pulses. The first part that hit was back behind the house, and yesterday I fortunately had enough time to put a sprinkler system on my roof, and then another progressive sprinkler lay around the perimeter of the rear. And so a lot of that was somewhat saturated and not too much impact from the rear, but then the second pulse or two came from the neighbor's house, and then the largest one was when the neighbor's house here and these trees started going up, and then same over. Yeah, it just, man, it's really hard to recall, to be honest. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a blur, and I haven't slept or eaten in a little while. Uh-huh. But it was pretty intense for a little bit.
And you were telling me you have over 20 years of firefighting experience. Tell me a little bit about what you've done in the past.
The majority of all my time has been with the hot shots and smoke jumpers, and then just recently, over the last 3 years, I've moved into management positions and moved back down to the Mendocino. Working on the Mendocino, but I still live here in Redding, obviously.
And how does it make you feel? I mean, we have a home here that's been destroyed. We have a home next to you on this side that's been destroyed. To look at your home as one of the final few left that's standing and looks untouched, how does that make you feel?
My thoughts and feelings just go out to my neighbors and the other people that have suffered loss. We were very fortunate, and my heart goes out to them. I feel for them, and then knowing that there were some missing people, and I just can't wrap my head around all that. So I'm not really thinking much about our structure right now. More or less how I can maybe help out some neighbors.
And in your firefighting experience, have you seen fires, this intense roll through neighborhoods like this?
Yeah, but only, with my few experiences in Southern California during the Santa Ana events, which it's kind of unprecedented for this area, especially like this time of year, at least from my experience. The winds that came through here it was really, really something impressive. It came through and it was picking, trash cans up and throwing them, and you saw what it did down there, ripping roofs off, and it was blowing trees over, and it had a big fire whirl, and it was, it was of biblical proportions.
That's not the first person to describe it like that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you taking the time. And we're going to be live out here all day bringing you the latest on the destruction that the Carr Fire has caused, and we'll throw it back to you in the studio.